Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Zilliqa or Zill. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys to please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course I always do greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, let's just sit back and let's just jump in and let's talk about Zilliqa. So obviously today is an incredible day for Zill. If you guys did miss it on the 24-hour span, we are up. This is actually a different figure. Let me refresh it, make sure everything is up to date. So everything should be changed now. Hopefully this does update here shortly. But we do know that, Zilla is over 7 cents now. So these percentages are a little bit off. I don't know if CoinMarketCap is going to update this, but we have been seeing the trading volume up massively. So there we actually are. We're up 47% currently. Trading volume is up almost 1,500%. I think that this is, a lot of individuals anticipating the launch of Metropolis. Guys, I'm very excited for the future of Zilliqa. I've been addressing to you guys Zill for a while now, and we are finally getting that nice breakout event. Now, we will address the price chart here shortly, but first I do want to talk to you guys about a lot of things happening and being built on Zilliqa. So let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So first off, obviously, the growth of Zilliqa is like no other. More people are hopping aboard the Zill train. 2021 saw the number of Zill addresses grow 180% from 2020. Transaction volume also grew correspondingly, chalking a 172% increase from 11.2 million to 30.2 million as well. And honestly, this ecosystem is set for massive growth, especially even this year as well. The metaverse has been something to really kind of watch for. I've been addressing the metaverse for a while. I think that it is a great area for a lot of growth, specifically around real estate and stuff like that. Like digital real estate is also growing. We've been seeing banks moving in on this, but also we do see a lot of assets within this area have been growing in terms of market cap as well. I'm actually surprised that Zill's not listed in the metaverse. I think that they definitely should be in this category because, now they are officially launching into it. So with things happening, I do believe that we are seeing a lot of individuals buying the news maybe, but also we have been seeing a lot of volume flowing into Zill, and we're actually going to be addressing the major bullish factors on the chart. But we do see here, yes, the rumors are true. Zilliqa will be hitting up Miami to host an exclusive early access event for Metropolis. Watch the Reddit Zilliqa trend if you guys do want to go check that out. You guys are more than welcome to later this week to find out how you can be part of it. This is April 2nd, by the way, guys. So make sure to pay attention to this. I think that this is going to get very, very interesting very fast. And of course, we are seeing Zilliqa-powered Metaverse Metropolis announces key brand partnership with creative global talent award marketplace ALGO. So it's actually pretty interesting as well. We do see that it is going to be built on NVIDIA Omniverse. Metropolis, is set to launch publicly with a VIP event on the 2nd of April in Miami, Florida. The physical event taking place is a signal towards entering the U.S. market and the vision of bridging the gap between the physical and digital worlds. Like I told you guys, I think that this is a big deal. I think that we should really kind of pay attention to the Metropolis because this is incredible graphics from, when we are talking about the graphics in the metaverse from Zilliqa's compared to most assets within the metaverse scene. I've always compared it to Decentraland because Decentraland was one of the most successful metaverse tokens, but we know the graphics were a little, shoddy, if you will, compared to what, Zilliqa is building. Their graphics are extremely great. That's why we do see, it's already garnered interest in its hyper-realistic graphics and ability to engage through gamification and e-commerce and NFTs, and now major creator-focused brands and esports brands are joining the equation. Indeed, between now and its April launch, Metropolis has already amassed $2 million in pre-launch revenues from its client pipeline. Like I said, this is growing day in and day out. We do see ALGO's partnership with Zilliqa as its leading blockchain, and Metropolis as its metaverse aligns with the vision shared by all in regards to empowering and innovating the creator economy and adding new layers of engagement that are open and accessible to all through the metaverse across various industries such as esports, luxury, music, health, and wellness, and more. So again, Pay attention to this. I've been talking to you guys about the esports growth on Zilliqa. I think that this is insanely bullish. I think that we should be, paying attention right now, as Zilliqa still is in a pretty infancy stage point for price. Now, of course, I'm going to warn you guys before you do, jump in and buy a ton of Zill. I'm going to be, warning you guys ahead of time not to do that, because we're going to be addressing if we could see a correction or not. But also in terms of the esports scene, we do see Zilliqa emerges as the blockchain of choice for the largest esports brands. If you guys did miss it, I've been talking to you guys about this for a while now. Zilliqa partners with Ninja in Pajamas, RRQ, and Mad Lions, allowing leading, esports companies to embrace new P2E gaming models, NFTs, and Web3 powered fan engagement to bridge gaming communities into crypto. We do see Zilliqa as quickly emerging as the blockchain of choice for the esports industry, which is expected to reach a global valuation of about $1.8 billion by 2022. I think that this value could actually increase significantly with the adoption of crypto technology within that area as well. And we do see, as their official blockchain partner, Zilliqa will be working closely with these entities to unlock and implement Web3 powered solutions, including tokenization, NFTs, and metaverse activations. Zilliqa will power tokens and create new environments that give esports fans easy access to play-to-earn games, promotional incentives, launch events, digital assets, autographs, viewing parties, giveaways, and more. Being associated with the top most watched esports entities in the world is an honor. With millions of followers worldwide and passionate fan culture, the creation of borderless gaming communities is inevitable. Thanks to AR and VR powered technology, we've created possibilities for gamers, influencers, and fans to engage, earn, and entertain as crypto and gaming join forces. This is not just a strategy, but an exciting move for us. Why? Because it is a solid use case and clearly shows that adoption is accelerating and that blockchain is moving from fringes of traditional finance to the center of our lives. Like I said, guys, pay attention to esports, because it is a huge area for disruption. Our esports partners provide us with the access to huge audiences of highly engaged, tech-savvy fans. We're excited by the prospect of building Web3 experiences with these fans and enable new ways to engage with support the players and teams they're passionate about. I firmly believe that gaming will be the sector that drives the next exponential growth in blockchain users. These types of partnerships can accelerate that adoption. And like I've said, in terms of retail demand, I think that, when we're talking about esports, there's a massive, demand for that area from the retail individuals. And we do see there's no better way to reach today's generation of fans than at the intersection of gaming, music, sports, and lifestyle, much of which is happening in a digital space. Our recently announced partnership with Zilliqa is a key step towards unlocking a new dimension of entertainment and accessing untapped audiences in the metaverse. Their technical expertise combined with their commitment to sustainability gave us the confidence to collaborate over a multi-year term. So, like I said, there's a ton of stuff growing on Zilliqa. The ecosystem is continuing to expand greatly, and that is exactly why we are seeing massive moves within price. Also, in terms of Web 3.0, I do think that the Web 3.0 scene is definitely going to be disrupted by NFTs and the metaverse. Specifically, the metaverse is something to really kind of watch for, but also so is the NFT space. I think that a lot of these areas are, really set for mass adoption. But when we are talking about Zilliqa, guys, Zill has been in a terrible price, price action zone for a while. Like, you guys do see the moment that we came down to test these levels. These were the same levels that we were at back in like October of 2018 and even like around like the December timeframe of 2020. So we had a perfect area to jump into this to really kind of get in before we go to these all-time highs again at around like 24 cents. And I really do see Zilliqa being around like $1 range by the end of this year. And we're actually going to be addressing that here shortly. But first off, of course, here's Zilliqa's upcoming XR metaverse, Metropolis. Metropolis will be the first layer 1 protocol metaverse. The first mover advantage can be leveraged to attract new developers, funding, and partnerships. Metropolis early access event on the 2nd of April. Pay attention to all these things happening within the Zilliqa ecosystem. This metaverse, specifically from Zill, is going to be very disruptive to this market. And this is also going to be a massive time to really kind of, pay attention to Zilliqa and what they are building. Now, let's talk about the price action here, because obviously, I'm going to really kind of watch for Zilliqa's to have a nice pullback here. So here we have a ton of volume. Down here we have the most amount of volume in Zill since going back as far as like, March of 2021. So in one whole year. So this pump is, at the end of the day, very bullish, but it's not sustainable in my opinion. RSI is in a very overbought area, so I would actually be looking to short this if it was my personal holding. But where could we come down and test? Well, a nice rejection around this area would bring us to, roughly to test those summer lows or possibly even the demand zone here at around like 6 cents. I would more so look for, a retest of these summer lows at around like 5 roughly cents to like 6 cents roughly. So, watch for these like little wicks down here to be tested, more so at around this level going back as the low summers at around like 5 cents. So 5 to like 5.5 cents is like the perfect point for a pullback, in my opinion. Same with, these levels going back as far as like January of 2021. So, there's a lot of demand there. So watch for a pullback there. Don't buy just yet. I mean, nobody wants to buy these massive green candles. We want to buy red candles, not green candles, just so you guys know. But I would be looking to jump into this if we do see a nice pullback. Of course, I'm totally fine, not buying more ZIL. But just for those individuals that do want to get into this asset, we could see either a rejection off of, this fib level up here at roughly the 236 area, or we could see a rejection around this area that we are at currently with a little bit of a wick above the current 200-day EMA. So just prepare for a pullback if you guys are holding. If you guys do want to buy in, wait for that pullback to happen. If we are talking about the ZIL Bitcoin chart, the ZIL Bitcoin chart looks extremely bullish as well. Most volume in since going back as far as March 2021 yet again. Again, like I said, a pullback here would bring us down to those nice summer lows. More so, the lows here are actually going back to like December 2021. The summer lows are back here still around that same exact point nearly, which is like, this is actually November of 2020, I should mind you, not the summer lows. But this is like around the time frame that we would be looking forward to seeing those summer lows being tested on the USD pair. So just so you guys know, just to kind of sum it up, I would not be buying ZIL just yet. I would wait for a pullback. Of course, I did make videos on ZIL when we were at some significant price action moves, like down here at like around 3 cents, even around like 5 cents. I was also talking about it back in January as well, so like around this time here. So again, just pay attention to ZIL. We could have a strong pullback here. I would be expecting a pullback, especially with this pump. I don't think that this is sustainable. There is a lot of volume in. A daily close above this fib level up here, so around like that 8 almost and a half cent zone would be extremely bullish for us. That will also validate us going higher. I think that right now the price action on ZIL is very exciting. I think that this is great, and it also should show you guys exactly what to expect later on for a lot of altcoins. When a lot of these assets do break out, they do break out very, very quickly. So just watch for, a slight pullback if you want to enter into ZIL. Maybe you want to get ahead of the curve. Maybe you want to, get in before the Metropolis does launch. Again, you guys do have some time. Don't just buy in. Don't FOMO in. But with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.